Once upon a time, in ancient Greece, there was a man named Socrates. He was a wise philosopher who spent his days roaming the streets of Athens, engaging in conversations with anyone who would listen. One day, Socrates was approached by a young man who wanted to learn about philosophy. Socrates was pleased to oblige and began to ask the man a series of questions. As they walked along, Socrates asked the man about his life, his beliefs, and his values. The man replied confidently, but Socrates could tell that he had never really thought deeply about these things. After a while, Socrates stopped walking and turned to the young man. "My friend," he said, "you have lived your life without examining it. You have never questioned why you believe what you do, or whether your values truly reflect who you are." The young man was confused. "But why does that matter?" he asked. Socrates smiled. "Because the unexamined life is not worth living," he replied. The young man looked at Socrates, puzzled. "What do you mean?" he asked. Socrates explained that life is not just about existing, but about understanding ourselves and our place in the world. When we don't examine our lives, we risk living in a way that doesn't truly reflect who we are or what we believe. We become disconnected from our true selves, and our lives lose meaning. The young man was amazed by this idea. He realized that he had been living his life on autopilot, without ever questioning his beliefs or values. He thanked Socrates and promised to take the time to examine his life and discover his true self. From that day on, the young man became a student of philosophy, and he spent the rest of his life examining his beliefs and values and living a life that was truly his own. And he knew that it was all thanks to the wisdom of Socrates, who taught him that the unexamined life is not worth living.